If you are drowning in debt and considering bankruptcy as a means to eliminate much of your unsecured debt, a Chapter 7 bankruptcy may be the best option for you. There are many reasons to file for bankruptcy, but there are stipulations and limitations. Debt not forgiven in Chapter 7. A common Chapter 7 question is about unsecured debt. Most unsecured obligations are forgiven in Chapter 7. There are certain debts that are not discharged, and this is based on public policy considerations. While some of these obligations can be forgiven under very narrow circumstances, others are never forgiven. Debts that aren't forgiven include certain tax liabilities, student loans, both government and private, without undue hardship, family court obligations like alimony and child support, fines and penalties assessed by courts, financial obligations related to DUI personal injury lawsuits, debts. Forgiven in Chapter 7. Any unsecured debts that are not priority unsecured debts are forgiven in bankruptcy. Common types of unsecured debts that are eliminated include credit card balances, medical bills, unpaid utility expenses, retail store charge accounts, unsecured loans and lines of credit, other non-priority unsecured debts, civil court judgments like those arising out of personal injury lawsuits, automatic stay stops, collection. Common. Chapter 7 questions always include halting debt collection. The automatic stay is an injunction that prevents creditors from enforcing debts once a bankruptcy is filed. The automatic stay is designed to temporarily halt debt enforcement so that a debtor has time to proceed through the bankruptcy process. This means that once you file your Chapter 7 bankruptcy, most collection efforts stop. This includes lawsuits and other debt enforcement actions like garnishments. If a creditor violates the automatic stay, the creditor is subject to substantial penalties. Chapter 7. Bankruptcy exemptions. Most Chapter 7 cases are referred to as no asset, Chapter 7 bankruptcy cases. This is because the debtors don't have assets that can be used to satisfy creditor claims. However, this may require effective pre-bankruptcy planning, making sure that all of your assets are exempt and not subject to liquidation. What's an exempt asset? This is a common Chapter 7 question, and the answer is very important to our clients. If you own a house or a car, it's an exempt asset. So is most of your personal property. These exemptions often will only include crucial items that are integral to the well-being of your life. The exemptions do not cover extra assets, which can be liquidated in the bankruptcy. The effect of filing Chapter 7. The effect of a bankruptcy discharges that most, if not all, of your unsecured debt is forgiven. This includes any credit card, medical bills, repossessions, and foreclosures. The Chapter 7 will forgive this and more while allowing you to keep exempt assets like your car, house, personal property, and more. However, the bankruptcy will also stay on your credit for about a decade. For most people, this is acceptable due to the amount of debt that is being forgiven in the filing process. Will Chapter 7 permanently destroy my credit? Most people fear that a bankruptcy harms their credit beyond repair. They often think that it stays on your credit record without giving you the chance to rebuild your credit. This isn't true. Once you file, you're in a better position to build your credit than you've been in for years. Because you filed a Chapter 7, you no longer have the high debt-to-income ratio you had before you filed. Also, all the bad debt has been eliminated, giving you money for potential purchases. Credit score after bankruptcy is a common Chapter 7 question, and the answer is that you can rebuild your credit after you file. Tulsa bankruptcy attorneys near you. Finding the right fit for your Chapter 7 bankruptcy needs is important. Our attorneys here at Kania Law Office are dedicated to ensuring your bankruptcy goes through without a hitch. To set up a free consultation, reach out to us at 918-743-2233 or find us online at kanialaw.com.